start to look like? A nail. What did we talk about today? Do you need a will? Do you need a trust? I have no idea, but I know there's a way to get you there to figure it out. Again, when you're working with financial professionals, they got to be able to offer you the gamut. Why? We don't want to be locked into one thing. Attorneys that just do one thing. You've got to have that experience, okay? So that leads to threat number 7, not knowing the cost. Because what do most people focus on when it comes to cost? What, cheap? What was the last one? Bottom line. What's this going to cost me? Well, I met with a guy today, financial advisor, very successful. He was so intrigued with everything. He came through the process with his wife. He's got a lot of money. He went through comprehensive planning. I did an analysis of his plan. He said, all right, you always talk big about doing that. I was like, here's my plan. Look at it. When he got my letter, he wasn't happy. Him and his wife, we went through it today. It took 2 hours. All the things they thought isn't what's happening. They're like, you mean to tell me that this does that? That's not what we wanted. I can't help what you wanted. This is what it does. So what happens is he maybe saved a few dollars, but when's he going to find that out, that it wasn't a great... So, right, so whenever you're going... So imagine you're going skydiving, right? Skydiving, jump out of a plane. So you're going over to the sporting goods store and you say, hey, look, I'm going skydiving this afternoon. You got any good sales? You know, we got a great parachute over here. It works 80% of the time. You can have it for half price. Sure, give it to me. You'll buy it, my friend over there, Bob. Anything to save $1. 20% of the time, it won't work for you. So the real costs are that the real thing is here, that the real costs are not to you, it's to your family. And that is that what happens is when you find out things don't work the way you're supposed to, it usually increases the legal fees and things of that nature. Increases everything, the frustration level. So there's 2 things in estate planning. There's the monetary cost, but there's also the personal cost to you and your family if it doesn't work the way you intended. So that's very important. And then there's feeling better versus results. Feeling better versus results. So you feel good that you got a plan, but there's no guarantee it's going to work. So the last thing we talk about is what we have, it's what's called the TLC estate planning process. Thorough, lifetime, and complete. So we've spent the day today here talking about how to be thorough. If we did all this and we created the plan, is it still good a year from now? I don't know. Things change. Your family changes, finances change, the law changes, and your health changes. And that changes your plan. So what we offer our clients, for those that wish to do it, about 90% do, that we offer them a maintenance program. So that once we get it built for $495 a year, if they did a trust, they can maintain their plan. They have unlimited access to us all year round, so does their financial advisor and their accountant. Anytime the law changes, we call them and they get the updates automatically. We do it. We just had our annual meeting last week. We bring them in, here's all the law changes, they get the documents done, they never pay for word processing, and we keep it current, we make sure everything stays integrated the way it's supposed to, and if they do the T and the L, which is lifetime maintenance, we give them the C. The C is if you do T and L, we will guarantee you in writing and your family that when you die, you will not pay more than 1%. Not the 5 to 7%, but 1%. Why can we assure you that? Because all those things that cost and cause the 5 to 7% are all the things we're dealing with now that we've talked about today that'll never happen.